Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's episode. Today is Monday and marks the beginning of a new week. So, before we go to the charts, let's check fundamentals for the week. And looking at this week, you can see clearly we have no news today, right? And tomorrow, Tuesday, we also have no news. No news. So, on Wednesday, we have PPI at 12:30 and um on Thursday we have CPI and unemployment claims, and on Friday we have consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. All right. So these are the fundamentals we have for the week. So now let's go back to the chart and find out what is happening to the gold market. Now you can see that last Friday during NFP, gold gave some sweet money and went all-time high, hitting 3,600. It was 3,599, right? 3,599.59. So it couldn't really hit, but I'm sure in some platforms they will record the 3,600. All right. So let me clear the chart. And first of all, monthly time frame because we have a new month. Oh, I went to the monthly time frame last week, right? I think so. Let's go to weekly chart. Yeah. So if you look at weekly, gold has been shit bullish since when? Since years. 2022 started pushing. Gold has been bullish all along. Look at it. All along. It has been bullish. Since 1998. 1998 when gold market started at anyways, it has been bullish. So if you look at weekly, let's look at our previous week. That's what we are much interested in. Good. So you can see gold has made a new all-time high. And looking at it, for gold to come back here is something I don't know when it will happen. But it can happen though. And also at the all-time high, the previous all-time high, which is 34.96 or even 3,500, the market can also come there. So let's look at daily. Now, if you look at daily, so since the market is not coming to the weekly, let me move this one here. Good. I'm doing that so that the chart will not be too messy. Right. Okay. So if you look at daily, these are the two zones I will be having. Right? Here and there. So are we supposed to look for a push down there for a continuation buy? Or what exactly can we expect? And of course, there can be a pullback there for a buy. But also look at the previous candle wick there. The market may be tested there and fly, but that will be based on certain factors. If we go to H4 and we see a bodied candle, or even H1 and we see a bodied candle, then that can be something we should consider. And if we come to H4, you see what happened there. So H4, this is what we have. So based on that, of course, the market can come to that level and fly. Okay? The market can come to that level and fly. So let's just sit back. Let's just sit back and watch. Okay? We'll just sit back and watch once the road is clear. So the market can test 35.75 and pushes up again, or it can break the 35.75, come all the way to 58 to 50. There you can still look for another buy over there. All right. And can the market actually come down to this point? Of course, that one's also possible. So all we need is patience and watch the market. Once we see what we need to see, we can go into the chart, can go into the market and trade. All right. So I'm still observing where we bought the second, we took the second buy last Friday. Let's observe and see if the market is still going to give us opportunity. Since it was a break and retest, we'll watch and see. Again, you see we have another break and retest, and just below the break and retest is a demand, right? So we will also have to watch what exactly can happen, and we still have this zone. So can we take this whole zone as a buy? That is 53 to 45. It's too big. So you will have to refine that zone. I'm sure you understand me. Yeah. So all we need is to watch what the market is really going to do. And when we get things clearer, you can actually go into the market and pick some trades. Until then, we just watch and do nothing. Okay? Yeah, you just watch and do nothing. 30 minutes. So when you come to 30 minutes, this is what is happening. And you can see that 30 minutes is having a zone right there, 79. But if you are following H1, then we will have to wait for 75. So guys, all I will advise is we wait. Okay? We wait. In any of these zones, the market will surely give us what to do, will tell us what to do and how to do it. All right. Don't stress yourself too much trying to trade at all cost. Today is Monday. Don't forget that. So just calm yourself, sit back, relax, allow the market to do all it wants to do. And once the road is clear, you being a pro trader can get into the market and catch the pips. All right. This is PiP Hunter here, and the PiP must pay. Make sure to manage your risk very well because you have no idea of which trade hitting your TP and which trade hitting your stop loss. It is only risk management which can keep you active in the game for the long run. And until then, I'll see you in the next video and have a nice day.